And welcome everyone. I'm Alfred Lamont Weber, and I'm here with Donna Dincillo of the Institute for Christ Consciousness. And we have an extraordinary reading today. Donna, you want to tell us more about it?
Thank you, Alfred. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us on these podcasts from the conference call that we conduct at the Institute of Christ Consciousness on the second and fourth Sundays of the month at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. We have been working with very beautiful divine personalities who are helping us make that foray into a positive, spiritualized social culture. We have been working with the dynamics of divine justice and reconciliation in various ways for humanity to awaken to the spirit presence within. In yesterday's meditative experience, the focus was on the living gospel of Jesus. This is the gospel that Jesus originally promoted, that was somewhat deviated by the apostles after his resurrection. But the living gospel of Jesus is a living memory form on the planet. And simply stated, the gospel that Jesus taught and preached was faith in the creator parent of all and loving service to the humanity, to the family of humanity, loving service to our brothers and sisters. This is very simple. It is a living energy form, and in yesterday's infusion, we imprinted upon this living gospel of Jesus from our Father Michael, who was incarnated here as Jesus. And we also worked this into the collective through our magisterial son, Juan Geronson, who is here to foster the revelation of divine justice into our planetary system. So sit back, follow the guided meditation experience. It is a very profound one. At times you'll hear me getting a little emotional because the energies were so strong, especially when we elevated up to a higher level at the center of all reality. This is a very important focus for humanity to return to the living gospel that Jesus originally taught. It is truly the solution for our social problems. When more people are truly living the gospel, having faith in the creator of all and the spirit presence within, and treating humanity with love, kindness, and compassion, this will change how we comport ourselves through all aspects of our life. Now, of course, this is a very big undertaking, and it is not going to be accomplished in a single generation. However, we are in a trajectory now moving us forward into these spiritual dynamics. So I hope you'll receive a great benefit from today's meditative experience. Please feel free to contact me at donna@institutechristconsciousness.org. Again, donna@institutechristconsciousness.org, and place in the subject line, subscribe Planetary Transformation Call. And I'll be happy to put you on the list so you can participate with us live on the second and fourth Sunday of the month, as well as receive a copy of the recording and a written transcript. So thank you for joining us. And Alfred, I take it over to you now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're
So we're
going
going
to
to
This is the Planetary Transformation Call from the Institute of Christ Consciousness for January 9th. And this is Donna D'Angelo. I'll be transmitting our divine helpers today, and we will begin with our usual prayer. We invite the presence of our Paradise Trinity, Divine Parents, Magisterial Son, Planetary, Seraphim, and all of our other helpers to assist us in this call today as we focus our intention on more healing and transformation to occur. As we engage in these circuits of intention, we lift our requests up to you, Mother and Father, that what we co-create from our hearts may be put to good use all throughout the circuits of planetary mind, feeding our brothers and sisters with more love, peace, compassion, letting you be the conduit through which divine attributes of your goodness, mercy, and love can continue to support this world on its trajectory toward light and life. We ask that you combine us all as one, bring us into that heart space. Thank you for helping us engage with our indwelling spirits, that we may be guided by them through this focused intention today. And above all, we thank you for your will being done. We are grateful to participate with you. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be of service to our world and to our brothers and sisters. Greetings, my beloved children. This is Michael. Take a few moments to focus on me and the life that I led as one of you during my earthly incarnation as Jesus. I understand the human experience. I underwent many challenges in my human life to come into a deeper and greater understanding of the nature of deity. And it was part of my earthly mission to reveal the love of our Creator to humanity, to encourage them on their inner journeys, awakening them to the presence of Spirit within. They may share in the joy of becoming who our Creator has intended them to become over the long course of eternal life. During my preaching and teaching ministry, I exhorted many people to recognize the presence of the indwelling Spirit of God. It was designed to help people recognize they have a direct communication pathway to their Creator and divine source, the source of all life and love, and the means by which humans can find that deep inner peace, which validates you at a core level of your right to exist. The corollary of this relationship building was to engage in loving service with your brothers and sisters, to nurture relationships with your fellow humans based on love, compassion, tolerance, and understanding. This formed the foundation of the gospel message that I preached to many who were ready to hear. And now it is time for this simple gospel message to engage with human mind. To state it simply, it is to recognize the relationship that you have with the Creator of all through your indwelling spirit, to serve with love and devotion, ministering to your brothers and sisters the love that our Creator has seated in you. There is no dogma. There is no theology. It is merely receiving and expressing this love in your day-to-day experiences and in your relationship with others. The simple gospel has been very challenging for many people to not only appreciate, but to live. But in today's infusion, let us go into that place where this gospel that I preached is still alive and active through the hearts of many people who have dedicated their lives in loving service to humanity in various ways. So I invite you to take a few deep breaths. Focus in your hearts. And allow these words, the gospel of Jesus, to engage with your minds, and to elevate you into that realm where this living gospel message is ready to engage with more individuals and help them recognize their relationship with our Creator and their higher moral obligation, responsibility, and privilege to love your fellow humans and all life here. And we begin. Hold this intention for this gospel that I preach simply and sincerely. Swell within your hearts and minds as you receive what I am here to provide to you now, my beloved children. I am the vine, you are the branches. Let yourselves receive me freely and as fully as you are able now. Continue to focus on the gospel of Jesus as you receive what I desire to share with you. All humans are children of God, whether or not they recognize this intrinsic relationship. It's a part of the fabric of your life. Allowing this infusion of the gospel of Jesus will not only fortify this relationship within you, but help you expand that you may hold this as a living energy form and learn how to cooperate with its intention. This is one of the most effective means to create peace on earth, through more people living and devoting their lives to this gospel message that I preached simply so many years ago. And while my words may have conveyed a simple concept, it is the living expression of this which is now called for during this time, moving you beyond animosity and conflict that you have with your fellows, bringing you into more harmony and recognition that you are all children of the same Creator. You have this innate spiritual kinship that binds you together in a great family of love. Allow yourselves to fortify in the gospel of Jesus, feeling that deep inner need, this to move into those areas where you still may falter in your ability to live up to this very beautiful spiritual standard. Yourselves receive this reinforcement. You may participate in it more faithfully, consistently each day. And know that you are being nurtured from a very deep human memory circuit of what I created here for you, for each person, to live life fully and abundantly, joyfully in the awareness of the love in which you live, were created, and can share with your brothers and sisters. Continue to imprint on what I am providing into you now. There have been many stories constructed about my life here with you. Many traditions, creeds, theologies have been constructed about who I am and the nature of my mission. When you tap into the purity of the gospel that I promoted, you are actually availing yourselves of my living energy presence. You set yourself up to be a greater conduit of that gospel message to radiate outwardly from your souls and your hearts to engage with others. Can you imagine what this world would be like if everyone practiced this simple gospel each day consistently? And this is what we set as an objective for you, albeit we understand that it will take you many, many years to fully accomplish this as a planetary culture. The means by which we infuse this into you is intended to act as a gateway and an expanded conduit for others to perceive this signal, to recognize its simple truth that refreshes and renourishes the soul and purifies the mind. Many years of erroneous thinking, you may step into the purity of what this means for your life and to engage accordingly. My gospel message has never been fully realized on this planet. There is much potential to be explored with each individual coming into your own understanding and means of expression. There is great beauty in this expression, my children. I would not wish to engage with this because it is so attractive and charming. It can dispel anger and mistrust. Because when you engage with this love contained within my gospel message, you are availing yourselves of the potency of love. It comes from the Creator. It is given to you to use as your means of expression. Allow these words to settle in, engaging with your thinking processes, your emotional experiences. Let them deepen into your energetic structure to help you live this more dynamically each day. It's all part of the reconciliation dynamics that you have been constructing with us, building a mighty platform of transformation. More divine justice may engage with the planetary mind and help more people seek the reconciliation of the various influences that create strife and animosity. It's time to lay down those weapons where you defend yourselves and hurt one another with your words and feelings. It's time to engage with the gospel that I preached and promoted and lived to the best of my human ability. Showed you the way I invite you to walk this path with me now, each one of you in your own unique way. I am here to accompany you on that path. You may step lightly on this. The steps are secure because you are held in my love. I invite you now to engage with the energy of the gospel of Jesus in your field. Envision yourselves standing in a field containing these words and energetic dynamics, the gospel of Jesus. To invite your mother to gently expand you, holding you steady in this field. Notice what you are experiencing. Does it feel safe? Can you trust in this? Do you wish to maintain and be retained in this field that you may engage with it more fully each day? Center yourselves in this field of light containing the gospel of Jesus. Let it weave into you, hold you, not only internally but externally, a field of safety and security around you. When you go out into the world, before you leave your home, fortify yourself in this field of the gospel of Jesus. Allow yourselves to draw on this memory energy to engage with your mind. Help you not only remember what this gospel is, but to recognize that you can participate in the spread of this gospel message by your thoughts, by the words you speak, by the loving emotions you convey to another. Let this be your bastion of safety and security as you go out into the world, letting yourselves be held in this way that reinforces your effectiveness to be a minister of that gospel to others. Allow yourselves to be reinforced in this field now. And in a few moments, we will engage into the collective. The field is set. There are many who are ready to engage with you in this collective focus now. I withdraw and leave you to your beloved magisterial son to further this experience, that this world may be more fully engaged with the gospel message that I preached and taught during my human lifetime. Remember, my children, you can come to me with any problem that you face, and I will help you not only as your father, but as your brother Jesus, who understands the fullness of the human experience. And I am happy to share these various perspectives with you to encourage you to make the spiritually aligned choices, you and the Father within you, and convey more love out into the world to your brothers and sisters who are in great need of the love they were created to experience. My blessings are upon you. Greetings, my brethren. This is Manja Ronson. Know that even as you move your focus into another area, you are still continuing to receive from your Father, Michael. His presence is alive in you. It's only a matter of your turning your attention to it to experience it more. And it will continue to flow through you to fortify this expression into the collective. More souls may be awakened, more hearts touched with the simple sincerity of the gospel. So I invite you to envision the world in your mind's eye, as you have done so many times before. With that familiar counterclockwise spiral rotation, let us weave the gospel of Jesus around the planet. As the seraphic groups take this energy and weave it into the places where it will do the most good, especially engaging with the angels of the churches to help the religious institutions awaken to the higher truths of the gospel of Jesus, to coordinate with the angels of progress. There may be more harmony and reconciliation, moving into the planetary mind for more upliftment at the heart level, all around the globe. And we begin. Invite these energies to go into memory, letting those who have promoted and preached the true gospel message of Jesus those memory experiences to be amplified, creating a broader and deeper pathway for human mind to remember this gospel message, to recognize its simple truths, to clear fog of distortion and deception from human mind, liberating the heart to love freely. The indwelling spirit supporting you in your capacity to expand in the living gospel of Jesus. Let us all engage with planetary mind now as we move in these circles of intention. Jesus was a man of peace. He carried that aura of peace with him, and it spoke to people, spoke to their hearts and souls. Allow his peace to emerge from this gospel message, to engage with these circuits of mind. Yes, human mind has been used as a weapon against itself. Let that all change now. The expansion of the gospel of Jesus, what he represented, what he taught, what he was, continue to engage with planetary mind. Feel your need for this to go deep into memory, engaging with those remembrance and recognition circuits in the human mind. More hearts may be liberated, and the intellect to be awakened, to perceive your truth. The viability of the gospel message of Jesus as the true solution for this planet's social problem. This is where it begins. With a simple gospel message. And as this is food for your souls, feel your desire for this food to nourish every soul. Feeding it with what it needs. Spiritual energy of pure love that flows from the Creator into you and outwardly into the world. Invite it to go into areas where there is distortion, deception, and spiritual messaging. The purity and the simplicity and the sincerity of this continue. Find more space in you, widening your capacity to express this, not only here and now in this moment of meditation, but all throughout your day. Feel that need for your brothers and sisters to receive this, for in it is their liberation. Do you not wish for your brothers and sisters to be liberated from all that has held them back from achieving their God-given potential? Yes. Hold this for them as we continue to make those enhancements and adjustments all throughout the circuits of mind, even going back into memory, where the distortion has disrupted the flow of spiritual energy, letting it be reconnected to the divine source of all light and life. I invite you to expand your focus as we continue to see in the reconciliation dynamic for this world. Focus now on reconciliation in the gospel of Jesus. Reconciliation in the gospel of Jesus. Reconciliation in the gospel of Jesus. Hold this now as we engage with the circuits of mind, letting this be infused and imprinted into areas where there is great need for a change of mind and a change of heart. Heal and transform, activating the gospel message to be more fully revealed in human remembrance and recognition. Reconciliation in the gospel of Jesus. We are now allowing this energy to engage with remembrance and recognition, going into those memory circuits to help humanity awaken to the true meaning of the gospel Jesus lived and shared so freely with you during his human life. As you allow this to move through you, feel your hearts expand as you share this with the world. In whatever way your spirit is encouraging you to visualize and hold this. Let us now lift this up to the first source and center and ask for the action of the Paradise Trinity to engage with planetary mind. Feel that gratitude for benevolence of divine love and the expression of deity to engage with this world. Creator Father, Eternal Mother and Son, Infinite Spirit, we thank you for your blessing upon this world, liberating our souls to awaken to the presence of Spirit within, liberating human mind from deception and distortion, standing firm in the gospel message that your son Michael so magnificently demonstrated during his human life. May this world recognize your truth, beauty, and goodness. Remember its origins. Engage with the Spirit more and more as your ministry envelops this world with mercy and salvation. We are deeply grateful. for releasing your children from the fear constructs that have held them captive spiritually. Releasing them from the bondage into the remembrance, recognition, and reconciliation in the gospel of Jesus. It must be a time of celebration in the human heart. The captives are liberated. The souls are free to engage with you. Thank you, my brethren, for engaging with us. As we descend from the center of all, see yourselves standing on the planet in the field of the living gospel of Jesus. This is a vibrant field of life. Your energy systems are being attuned to it that you may engage with it more freely each day. Be a very profound expression of the love within you. Hold back no longer. Open yourselves to this living gospel. See yourselves firmly anchored and integrating into this now. As we make our final adjustments in planetary mind, it is to be a mighty blanket of transformation for the entire world to receive and perceive the ministry of the indwelling spirit all around the globe. My brethren, the living gospel of Jesus is your lifeline, not only to your Creator, parent, but to your brothers and sisters. Let this be a strong and steady continuum of love. Your expression of it may be not only effective in ministering to brothers and sisters, but act as a mighty and potent catalyst for them to awaken to the goodness and the truth and the beauty seated in them. It is all within you. That which was denied you by Lucifer and his minions is returned. What will you make of it? It is up to you. While we are about to bring the session to a conclusion, know that what you have co-created with us is having a mighty effect in the planetary mind. We ask that you continue to seed this gospel of Jesus into the planet through your daily meditations, recognizing the value of what this means to the liberation of Urantia from the scourge of rebellion. Let these days be the glory days upon you, helping you step into your true potential as ministers of the gospel in your own unique way. And you will see humanity's spiritual potential flourish. And in this beginning, there are many new signs of this new spring dawning. What you can create with Father within. And as you integrate into this, continue ask how you may use your potential in loving service to your fellow brothers and sisters and to the planet itself. As divinity and humanity co-create together what this world needs to bring it into its destiny of light and life. Its glorious destiny, which you are now helping to produce. Thrive in this awareness. Engage with it more. And be with it. the planetary